Have you ever wondered how a strategy is built from start to finish? Or maybe you want to know how we think when we're developing a strategy. Well, in today's video, I'm going to go over Joe from Craps Master Journey and his strategy build that he is calling the Phase 4 strategy. So let's hop into the intro. Let's go over the strategies, and I'll give you some of my additions and subtractions from his strategy. All right, so we're gonna go over some strategy information today. All right, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you are a returning member of the channel, thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who's here. All right, if you wouldn't mind or consider at least hitting that subscribe button, tapping the bell for notifications, liking the video, it helps push the videos out to more people. So I would appreciate it. Also, check out Joe from Craps Master Journey. All right, his channel will be linked down below. Consider subscribing to him as well. He's putting a lot of great content out there right now. All right, so go check out his channel. Again, you're on my channel already, so please do consider subscribing. I do appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to flip screens here, and we're going to talk about Joe from Craps Master Journey and his Phase 4 strategy. All right, now, full disclosure, I've rolled this out probably about 30 times. I usually roll out strategies anywhere from 10 to 20 times. I've rolled this one out about 30 times. And I've had some success with it. I've also had some non-successful rolls with it. All right. With the non-successful rolls, though, my bankroll is usually right around $250 at the end. This strategy uses a $500 bankroll, so it's about a 50% stop loss. But overall, I like the premise behind the strategy. And like I said, Joe has made multiple videos on how he came up with this. So he has a video on each of the 4 phases. Then he has a video describing it all. And he's asked YouTube content creators to roll it out. So that is what I am going to do today. All right. So I'll quickly go over Joe's strategy. I'm not going to go super in depth. The video will be down in the description below. If you do want to check it out, you can also see it while I am playing it out. While I'm doing Joe's strategy, you can see there's 2 bankrolls here. I'm going to have my own version of the strategy running at the same time. Now, the basic premise behind the strategy is the same. It's just there's a few tweaks that I've made that I found to work a little bit better in these practice rollouts. And this is one of the reasons why I've rolled it out so many times. Yes, I know 30 is not really that much, but I usually roll out strategies, like I said, 10 or 20 times. So this one I've rolled out a little bit more, adding tweaks in, taking some things out, and finally settled on this version here that I will show you. All right. So quickly to go over Joe's strategy, right? There's 4 phases. Okay. I do have notes here so I don't forget anything and I properly explain things. All right. So first phase is the setup phase. It's going to look like this: $50 on the don't pass. All right. Then you're going to lay the 4 and 10 for $60. All right. Yes, there's a VIG associated with this. I will deal with the VIG later. It's $2 on each of these, so $4 total. All right. Then you're looking for a point to be established. All right. Now, the only sticking point here, which Joe mentions in the video, is the 11. All right. Yes, you can place the 11 for $4. Okay. That'll cover your don't pass bet. However, Joe doesn't want to do it because he doesn't see it feasible. I agree with him. I don't think it's really that good of a bet. Because, yes, you might get burned on the 11, but I'll take my chances with the 11 versus putting $4 there each time there's a come out roll and losing it, where you'd be bleeding your bankroll slowly but surely. All right. So if you're set up for 10 shooters, which this bankroll is set up for, all right, so $500, you're not risking more than 50-ish. I'm going to say ish because there's cases where you're risking more than 50, but 50-ish dollars per shooter. With a $500 bankroll, that's 10 shooters. All right. Over 10 shooters, without hitting an 11 on the come out, you're going to lose $40. At least $40 anyway. If they hit a point and you're coming out again and you lose that one again, you're going to lose more. So you're losing at least $40. It's almost 1 shooter's worth of bankroll just to hedge that. All right. So I'm not going to do it. Have I rolled an 11 on the come out before when I'm doing these things? Yes. All right. But I'm not going to be doing it. Joe doesn't do it. I'm not doing it. All right. So this is Joe's setup. All right. You're looking for a point. I'm just going to chuck some dice. It's a midnight, doesn't matter. And it's a 3-1-4. It's leaning, but it's a 3-1-4. All right, so that's not good because it would knock this down. But let's say I'm gonna fix this for right now so we can discuss the setup. All right. So let's say a 4-1-5 rolls. All right. The next step is to take these lays down. All right. I'm just gonna put them on the side here for now. I'm not touching the bankrolls because these are already set up. Then we're gonna go 18 on the 6 and 8, $15 in the field. All right. And we're going to hop the fives for $4. So $2 on the 4-1, $2 on the 3-2. All right. The goal here is you're looking for this field to hit. All right. This is phase 2 of the strategy. When you get that field to hit, right, you would lose these hops, but the field's going to pay $15. Right. Now you're going to place the 5 and the 9, and we're moving into phase kind of 3 of the strategy. Or actually, we're still in phase 2, sorry. We're collecting money here. We're collecting for 3 hits for $55, all right? Once we get that, then we're going to move into phase 3, which is pressing this up to 110 inside. Once we get to 110, we're moving into phase 4, which is going 96 across. So that's the basic premise behind Joe's strategy. Again, you'll see it when I'm rolling it out here, and you may also see it in the link down below for his video. All right, now, what am I doing differently? So, what I'm doing differently is I am not touching the setup. All right, we'll keep the $50 don't pass. We'll keep the $60 lays on the 4 and the 10. All right, but what I will be doing is Joe's placing the point. I will not be placing the point. All right, I'm playing against it on the don't pass. Yes, you can kind of hedge it, but I'm not going to do it. All right, I don't think it really brings that much value personally, so I'm not going to do it. Also, instead of waiting for those 3 hits inside at 66 inside, collecting that $55 that you're looking to collect, actually you collect 62, 63. But you're looking to collect that 55, I'm going to press up my inside right away. And you might be asking, well, aren't you losing money if you do that? Technically speaking, no, because the money that I'm going to have out on the table is $51, and I'm going to have a $50 don't pass. My pressing is going to be with the winnings off of that. And if the 7 comes, I'm going to get paid on the don't pass and basically net even. Yes, I will be racking a few dollars here and there, so I will profit a couple bucks. And I find that I like this better because using the strategy as it is, you're really looking for that monster roll. That's what Joe calls it, the monster roll. All right. While they do happen at the casino, the average roll is in that 7 to 9-ish range, right around 8. All right, maybe 6 depending. All right, so I'm looking to get my numbers pressed and then spread as quickly as possible and not waiting that long. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. Again, we'll go over it and I'll explain it out as we go. All right, so I'm going to flip screens here. Sorry, hit the wrong button. I'm going to flip screens here. All right. You can see the phases of Joe's strategy listed out on the side there. All right. And the bankrolls are listed. All right. So this will be Joe's bankroll. This will be my bankroll. And I'll show you what I'm going to do and how Joe's strategy works out. All right. And we're going to roll them out at the same time together. And let's see what happens. All right. So Joe, I'll be playing on the left-hand side just because my bankroll is right next to the right-hand side here. It's my right. I don't know if it's your right. It might be flipped. I don't know. But so we're going to start with a $50 don't pass. All right. We're going to get these lay bets set up. So it's going to be $60 lay on the 4 and 10. These come with a $4 VIG. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the VIG next to his rack. All right. And we'll get set up here. I'm doing the same thing. All right. $50 don't pass. All right. My VIG I'll put over here so it's not placed on any numbers. All right. But it's right here. All right. And I'm also going to be laying the 4 and 10. Now, I do want to say, as you know, with all my videos, I do them live. All right. One cut, nothing else. Yes, the intros and the outros may be edited slightly, but the actual rolls and all this explanation and stuff, they're not edited. So if the strategy works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. All right. It's gambling. This is what happens at the casino. You may have the best strategy, quote unquote best strategy. It may work on one day, it may not work on another day. It's gambling for you. All right. So we're set up here, and now we're going to look for a point. All right. So I'm going to grab these dice right here. All right. And we're coming out, we're looking for a point. And we have a 5-4 center field 9. All right. 9 will be the point. So we're going to mark the 9. All right. Our lay bets are going to come down. We're going to pull these. All right. So I'll pull Joe's first. Here's his VIG going back. I'm going to set this on this side of the rack just so I don't have to keep making the lay bets. They'll just be right over there. All right. Mine's coming down here. All right. Now, Joe is going to go 18 on the 6 and 8. All right. $15 in the field, and I'll put that right in front of his don't pass bet there. And then I'm going to need to make some change here. So I'm going to grab 5 singles. All right. And we're going to hop the 5s for $4. All right. Now, my setup right here is going to be exactly the same for this one. All right. So there's not much of a change here from me. All right. Now, certain numbers there may be because I'm not placing the point. So you'll see after this one where the changes will come into play. All right. So I need some change here for myself as well. There's 5. All right. $4 hopping. This is going to the rack. This 5 is coming to me. All right. So Joe's going to be in the front. I'll be in the back. All right. And we're set up here. Here we go. Dice are out. And we have a 5-2-7. 5-2-7. All right. So here we net lost $5 each. All right. Because 51 between the 6-8 and the field plus the $4, that's $55. All right. So I'm going to take all these down. We're going to get paid on our don't passes. All right. If you didn't want to hop the 5s, you don't have to. I've found in my runouts of this that hopping the 5s has been relatively beneficial, so I am going to hop the 5s. I did run it without hopping the 5s, and I seemed to only hit 5s when I wasn't hopping the 5s, so I'm going to hop the 5s here. All right, so we're both racking $50 here, all right, and we're coming out again. All right, so we're staying at the $50 level. I didn't mention this. On the don't pass, there's a ladder, all right? So it's $50. If it gets knocked, it goes to 60. If that gets knocked, it goes to 100. If that gets knocked, it goes to 150, all right? And then at any time when you hit the don't pass, you're going back down to the $50 level, all right? So dice are away over here. The lay bets are going to come back. What I'm going to do is instead of laying out these lay bets each individual time, all right, I'm just going to put them over here because I don't want to take too much time just placing bets, all right? So if you don't like it, I'm sorry. They're going to be here. If one of these numbers gets knocked, I will take the bet and the VIG out appropriately, all right? But it's a little easier for me to just do it this way, so I'm going to do it this way. Here we go. Coming out looking for a point, and we're back on that 9. We got a 5-4 center field 9, all right? Our lay bets are going back into our racks, all right? And again, the same setup happens again. All right, so I'm going to drop $51 from my rack. All right, and I'm going to get set up on the 6 and the 8 and the field. All right, that's $51 total. 15, 18, 18 adds up to 51. All right, I'm also going to need some whites here, so I'm going to change out a nickel here. All right, so I can go back on these hot 5s. $1 to my rack. All right, Joe's doing the same thing. All right, 51 getting dropped. 6, 18, or 8, and the field. We'll cap these appropriately. All right, and he's also going to need some change here. So that's going back to the rack. These is going for the hops. All right, and then we're set up. Here we go. Dice are out. And we have a 5-3, easy 8. All right, so the hops fall, all right, our field bets fall. So we both lost $19 there, all right, but we're both getting paid 21. All right, so there's 21, and here's another 21, all right. We're both going to replace the field, all right. We have $6. I'm going to change these again for whites, all right, these nickels here for whites. $1 here, $2 are going back to Joe's rack. $2 going back to my rack, and we're replacing the hops. All right, here we go. Dice are out. And we have a 6, 4, 10. All righty. So hops come down. All right. We're both going to get paid in the field. Here and there. All right. Now, for Joe, he's placing the 5 and the 9 with that field hit. All right. Me, I'm placing the 5, and I'm going to move this to the 10. I like to hug the point personally. All right. So with whatever, if an inside number is the point, I'll grab either the 4 or the 10. Since the 9's the point here, I'm grabbing the 10. All right. Now, from here, Joe's looking to hit 3 times and just collect on those 3 hits. Me, I'm pressing my inside bets to make them look like 110 inside. Now, I can't make it look like 110 inside because an inside number is the point. So it'll look like $85 or $80 effectively. All right. So that's what I'm looking to do now on these numbers here. Sorry about that. Once I get to that level, I'm going to hit once, and then I'm going to regress down to 96 across. All right. Joe's looking for 3 hits here. I'm looking to press. Here we go. Dice are out. And neither one of us is going to do anything because we got a 5, 2, 7. All right. So these bets will all come down. All right. And we're both getting paid on the don't pass. All right. Now, I do want to mention this. If you have a hot shooter hitting points, sniping those points, this is not going to be a good strategy. Any dark side strategy on a hot shooter is not going to go well. I'm going to tell you that right now. All right. If you don't believe me, play the dark side on a hot shooter. All right. The lays are on the side again. All right. I'm not going to put them out just for time's sake. We're coming out. We're looking for a point. We got a 6, 4, 10. All right. So what happens here? 10's the point. All right. Both of us are going to lose $2 here. This is going to go back to his rack. This will go back to my rack. All right. And we're going to lose the $60 that was on the lay 10. All right. So we're going to lose those. Got a leaning tower of chips over here. All right. So now we're there. Now, we're going to go with the same setup. All right. So Joe's dropping 51. All right. He's going to go, again, 18, 18, 15. All right. Drop another 5 because we need some singles. All right. And hop in the 5s for $4. That's going back to his rack. I'm doing the same thing. All right. 51 coming down. 18, 18, 15. All right. And then I'm also going to need to drop another nickel and get some whites for $15 $5, $4 hopping the 5s. All right. Now, in this version, right, we have an outside number. That's the point. Obviously, that's not good because we knocked off one of our lay bets. But now I will be going for that 110 inside. All right. Here we go. Dice are out. And we have a midnight boxcars. So this is actually very good for both of us. All right. So our hops come down, but we're getting paid double in the field. All right. So pay myself double, and I will pay Joe double. All right. Now, Joe is going to place the 5 and the 9, rack the 15. All right. Me, I'm placing the 5 and the 9. Instead of racking this 15, all right, I'm going to grab the 4 as well. All right. Now, this is basically 96 across. Okay. So that's phase 4 of the strategy. So from here, what do I do? Because I'm basically skipping right to phase 4. Well, I'm still going to look to press my insides up to 110, get a hit, and then regress back down. All right. Now, I'm not going to go 96 across because I don't want to place the 10, as I've been saying. All right. I'm not placing the point. So I'd be at 81 across. No. Yeah, 81. 81 across is what I would be at. All right. Here we go. Dice are out. And we got an ace deuce, 3 cracks. Doesn't matter for either one of us. Joe's collecting 3 times. I'm pressing right away. And we got a 516. 516. All right. So Joe's getting paid 21. All right. He's going to collect this. I'm going to put it in front of his rack for right now so we can see the hits. All right. I'm getting paid 21. All right. But I'm going to drop $1 here and go $22 inside pressure. All right. So if you know the skill 66, basically that, but then I'm not going to regress right away. So now I have 20, 24, 24, 20. All right. Joe's looking for 2 more hits. I need 1 more hit to get to that level. On that 3rd hit, then I'm going to go down. All right. Here we go. Dice are out. And we're not going to get there. We got a 617. All right. 617. So we're going to lose all these bets here. Again, you're really looking for that roll that's going to give you the to allow you to really spread out and then start collecting. All right. We're both going to get paid on the don't pass. My strategy is a little bit more aggressive, so I'm bleeding a little bit more than Joe is right now. I don't know by exactly how much. I'm not going to count the bankrolls, but I'm bleeding a little bit. All right. So here's my lay bet set up again. All right. Joe needs to come back on his lay bets as well. All right. So these are going to be his lay bets. All right. Now we're set up. Here we go. Dice are out. And we got a 4-3-7. All right. So what happens here? Well, we're both going to lose our don't pass. All right. But I'm going to lay out these lay bets so you can see them a little better. All right. So here's the vig associated with the bets. All right. We're going to win an even 30 here and an even 30 here for a net of $60 each. So Joe's getting 60. I'm getting 60. All right. We do lose the vigs. All right. Those we do lose. But we got our $60 back. Now, this 60 is going to go in the the don't pass since we got knocked off, and our lay bets are good to go. Now, I'm going to need to make some change here. I'm going to go 4 reds and 5 whites with the $4 here as my vig. All right. $1 back to my rack. Joe is going to need some singles here. 5, right? That's going to go here. $4 for the vig, $1 back to his rack. We're set up. We're at the ladder now. So we're at $60 on the don't pass. Here we go. Dice are out. And we got a 3-2-5. All right, so this is a good example of where I can show you where I differ a little bit. All right, so we're both getting our lay bets returned to us. All right. And I don't have my lay markers yet. They got lost in shipping, and then I reordered them and all that stuff. So I have these like kind of ghetto rigged chips that say lay on them. All right. Budget operation. All right. I'm kidding. But anyway, so I'm dropping 51, right? 6, 8, and in the field. I'm in the back. Sorry. All right. So I'm set up here. I'm not hopping the 5s because I don't deal with the point. All right. Whatever the point is, I'm not betting on it with the exception of the don't pass. Now for Joe, he's going to drop 51. All right. He's getting set up again, same way as before. All right. And then he's going to have to drop another nickel here. This is his rack. To get change, 1 back to the rack. This 4 is going to hop the 5s. All right. Here we go. Dice are out. And we got a 6-3-9. All right. So the hops come down for Joe. All right. Both getting paid 15 in the field. All right. Now, Joe's going to grab the 5 and the 9. I'm grabbing the 9 and the 4 because I want to hug the point. All right. Here we go. Joe's looking for 3 hits. I'm looking to press my inside to 85 effectively. All right. And we're not going to do it. It's another 6-2-7. Or sorry, 6-2 would be an 8. It's a 5-2-7. All right. Now, on a table like this, right, that's this cold, rolling a lot of 0.7s, a lot of short rolls, all right, we're we're not really profiting with this don't pass. All right, so that's one aspect of this type of strategy that I'm not a big fan of. However, when you do have those longer rolls, it does help out a little bit. All right, so now we're going back down to the $50 level. All right, if you were playing the don't pass with odds right now, you'd be doing much better. Or if you were playing like a horseman from John Pro Craps, you'd be doing a lot better right now. All right, but again, we're set up here. All right, my lays are coming out. These lays are placed. Again, not placing them because I don't feel like doing it out every single time. Dice are out. Here we go, and we got a 4-3-7. All right, so we're both going to lose our don't pass. All right, I'm going to leave this right here for right now, though. All right, because we're gonna get paid $60. All right, I'm going to do it this way, but we're going to lose these lays, and instead of doing it out that way, I'm going to take the lays out of here. All right, so net, we get $56. I showed it out once. You're getting paid $60, $4 in lay vig. All right, so 60 minus 4 is 56 net. All right, 56 net. All right, so dollar back to his rack, dollar back to my rack. We do have to press these up to $60 though now. All right, our lays are staying. Here we go, dice are out. And we got a 6-2-8. All right, so that'll be our point. All right, lays are going back in the rack. All right, and so I'm going to set up Joe first. All right, so Joe's going to drop, I'm going to drop 55 this time. All right, because it's going to result in 4 change. All right, which works out nicely for his setup. I don't know why they haven't done it sooner. All right, dropping 55. All right, because that's 51, and then the 4 will be for the hop 5s. All right, now for me, I'm going to drop 50. All right, I'm going to get reds here, and you'll see why in a minute. All right, so that's 50. Placing the field for 15. All right, I'm on the 6 for it's going to be 18, and I'm going to place the 5. All right, I'm going to get whites here. All right, $2 back to my rack, $3 for the cap. All right, and I'm placing the 5. So yes, this is a modified iron cross from the don't. All right, but I'm placing the 5 because I want no part of the point. And we got a 6-2-7. Happens. It happens. All right, so these bets all come down. All right, but we are going to get paid on our don't passes. And then we're going back down to the $50 level on the don't pass. All right, so I'm going to take this and rack it for me. Take this and rack it for Joe. All right, we're back out here. Our lays are coming back. All right, and we'll grab some new dice. Maybe we can grab some non-red throwing dice. All right, here we go. Dice are out. And we got a 5-4-9. That'll be our new point. All right, 5-4. Center field will be our new point. All right, our lays are going back in our rack. And I'm messing up the racks here. All right, so for me, dropping 55. All right, because I'm going to go 18, 18, 15, and then I'm going to need $4 on the hop 5s. All right, that's 55. Joe's also going to drop 55 for the same bets. All right, this is why I said the strategies don't differ too much, only in certain spots. That was my main goal too with this is, I mean, I have other thoughts on how I would play something like this, but I'm trying to keep it as close to Joe's original strategy as possible with a few modifications. All right, Joe's original strategy is beating me by a little bit right now. So we'll see what happens. If we can get to that longer roll pressure thing, you'll see where the benefit of the DiceDegen version comes into play. But let's see if we can ever get there. And we got a hard 6. All right, hard 6. So we're going to win 21 here. All right. We're going to lose 15, and 2 is 19 for a net profit of $2 each. All right, so I'm going to pay just $2 and leave everything where they are. All right. So 2 for me, 2 for Joe. All right, to our racks. Here we go. Dice are out. And we got another 6, 5, 1. All right, same thing. It's 2 for me, 2 for Joe. All right. 5, 2, 7. Wonderful. Not really, but sarcasm at its finest. Sarcasm, sarcasm, sarcasm. All right. And we're both winning over here and here. All right. To the rack. To the rack. Laser coming back. That's a rhyme. How long have we been going? 30 minutes. All right. Maybe we'll make this like our last shooter. I want to make this video super long. All right. We got a 6 of the point. 6 is our point. All right. So our laser going back into both of our racks. All right. Really hoping to get a longer roll here, but doesn't look like the dice are cooperating with me today. Again, everything's live, uncut, whatever. So it happens. All right. Drop 55 from Joe's rack. All right. Same setup, 18, 18, 15 in the field, $4, hopping the 5s. All right. For me, now I'm going to drop 50. All right. To do the same thing that I did before. All right. I'm going 15 in the field, 18 on the 8. I'm placing the 5. All right. With this $5 that I have left over. All right. $2 are going back to my rack. $3 for the cap. All right. We're set up. Here we go. Dice are out. And we got a 5-3, easy 8. All right. So we're both going to lose in the field. All right. But I'm going to take these down so you can see how this works a little bit differently for me versus for Joe. All right. So Joe's going to win $2 effectively, or net, I should say. He's going to get paid 21 here, right? 15 back in the field. I'm going to have to make some whites here. $2 back to his rack. So that's where the $2 comes in because he's hopping here. All right, I'm going to win 21. All right. And since I have this placed, I'm going to net $6 because I'm only placing the field. The 6 is going to my rack. All right, so $4 extra. Doesn't really mean that much. But same thing happening again, all right? So Joe's winning 2. All right, I'm winning 4. So to the rack, to the rack. All right, let's get a field number. And we're not going to get a field number. We're actually going to get whacked here a little bit. All right, so fields come down. All right, don't passes come down. Joe's going to get paid $21 here. All right, so that's where placing the point, hedge it a little bit. I don't know. I'm not a fan of hedging the point, but at that point, if I really didn't like it, I just pull my don't pass down at that point. But, up to you. We're at the $60 level now. All right. Our lays are coming back. All right. Sorry. This hop 5 came down. Mine's still set up. Here we go. And Big Joe makes his appearance, 314. All right. So what this looks like is I am short $1 here in Joe's lay. All right. So we're going to lose 62. All right. And I'm going to lose 62. So we're both losing $62 here because of that. All right. These are going to go back to our racks. Point's going to be a 4. All right. We still haven't hit the field yet, so we're both placing a field bet again. All right. I'm going to move my 5 over to the 6 because I need that 6 covered. And then we're both going to be hopping the 5s for $4. All right. And I'm also coming back on the hop since the outside number is the point. All right. And here we go. Dice are out. And we got a 10. Hard 10. All right. So we're both losing our hops. We're both going to get paid in the field here. All right. This isn't going to change. This isn't going to be anything different. All right, we're both placing 5 and the 9. Joe's looking for 3 hits. I'm going straight up to 110 inside. All right. I'm going to try to anyway. Here we go. I'm not going to try. gonna stop. All right. Again, this is how this works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. All right. Obviously, an ice cold table here. Um, we are gonna get paid on our don't passes. All right. And I think that's gonna be my last shooter because this video has been going on for a little bit, 35 minutes already. I don't want to make them too long. I know people don't like the long videos. I pulled this side. It doesn't really matter. It's the same money. So this will go to my rack here. All right. Joe's strategy here is going to beat mine slightly. All right. I can count out the bankrolls quickly. Let me grab a piece of paper here for everyone's favorite installment of DGen writing upside down. We're going to bring it back for a minute. All right. DGen's going to write upside down. Here we go. Mine is going to be 25. Oh. All right, so you're in for a real treat. So I'm going to try to write upside down with letters as well. All right, so let's see how this works. Let's go here. I don't know if that's even close. That's probably backwards, but anyway, there's 100, 200, 75, 300, 3, 15, 20, 25. So 3, 20, and 5, I think. All right. We'll see how that looks. I don't know. 325 for me. All right. And yeah, Joe's definitely got me here with his version. All right, that's 300 right there. 50. So 350, 370, 381. So Joe, what did I say? 3, right? 371. 71. Is that right? Hey, that's not too bad writing upside down. All right, so Joe's is 371, mine's 322. So we both lost, obviously. All right, you're really looking for those longer rolls with this strategy. All right, you really are looking for those longer rolls. Otherwise, it's a slow bleed. All right, so that's what happened there. All right, maybe I'll record another version of this and see if we can get some longer rolls again. Everything's live. See what the dice do. So we both lost a little bit there, but that was just the premise behind the strategy. All right. Tried to show my version. It didn't work out too well. On a longer roll, it does work a lot better. So maybe I will record another video and see if we can get some longer rolls. I don't know. Anyway, again, that's Joe from Crepuscular Journey, his phase 4 strategy. Again, his link will be in the bio. Go check him out. Thank you guys for watching. Again, if you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. I would appreciate it. Tap the button, hit the bell. All right, give me a like on the video. If you don't like the video, double tap that dislike button. All right, that's fine with me. You can double tap it all you want. And that'll be the video, guys. All right, so I appreciate you guys all watching. Thank you again, and until next time, peace.